Hello and good afternoon. If you're in the UK, it's afternoon. I wanted to do a video, so I thought I would. I wanted to do a palette collection video because I've not done one in a long time. And I was kind of going through the alphabet, but realised I got to a certain number and then I had more of a letter that I'd done before. So I just thought, oh, sod it. It's too complicated. But now that I'm not buying at the moment, we're in January 2023. And since New Year, I haven't bought anything because I have, as you can see, this is just one drawer, a ridiculous amount. So I want to try and enjoy the ones I have. And I thought, as I watch so many palette videos, I just thought I'd do one myself, so that's fun. So we're going to go drawer by drawer. So this is my top drawer, which has got Melt Cosmetics, Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona and ABH. So I just thought I'd go through them, and other high-end as well. I just thought I'd go through them and show you what I have. So let's just kind of pick some. So I have these two by Mario, which are called Rosy Glam and Bronzy Glam. How they've spelt bronze is annoying. There you go. Anyway, these are cute. Rosy Glam is like this. Quite cute. Good quality. Quite like them. Use them occasionally. I have to use a number generator to pick me a palette because I have so many and can never decide. So this is Bronzy Glam, of course it's bronzy. 3 shimmers, 1 matte. Good quality though, you know, love that. We have some Viseart, I don't know how you say it, everybody seems to say Viseart. So these are proper Diddy, like they're cute. So this one is a nice green one. I think this one is called Petit for Peridot. Peridot is my birthstone for August. And I love green shadows as well, so that's this one. We also have Petit Produit. Not very good French accent there, but this is all the colours I love. Bit of hard pan going on there, but it's nice when you use it on a brush. So that's her. And then we have this one, which is Paris Idole. I don't know how you say it. That's what it's called. And this one, it's cool toned and moody, but oh my God, it's such a beautiful colour story. I love this. Payoff's really good. The quality is amazing from this brand as well. It's just very expensive for such a tiny little palette. We can go ND now maybe. Oh no, we'll go this one. Patrick Tar. Very shiny case. I'm not going to shine it in the light. I only have this one. I don't have the first one. Which looks like this. Beautiful, I'm sorry that it's so reflective. Beautiful neutral dark goodness, amazing quality. Again, obsessed with this shade, I love it. That's that one. Yeah, so let's do the ND. So we've got these minis, which are, oh, and there's some more as well, gosh. So we have the Xenon, which I used the other day actually because this is what the number generator picked for me. Gorgeous quality, as everyone knows with Natasha, is good. Mini gold. I unfortunately don't have the big gold because it's discontinued, but I love this one. This shade is amaze. We have the mini retro, which I've had for ages and I've not even touched it. I've not even swatched it, which is unusual for me. I always swatch a video. A palette. How do you swatch a video? I don't know. I always swatch a palette, but I haven't with this one and I don't know why. Mini retro anyway. Beautiful. We have the mini sunset, which does look a bit like a sunset. I love this shade. I love a good red. Again, great quality. We have the mini crush. I'd like her to do a big crush if it's going to be anything like this colour story. Look at this red. Amazing. So that's her. Great quality again. Mini Love, which is very similar to the Mini Crush, really. I think she does really good kind of burgundy berry tones, which are always my favourite anyway. And then we have the mini Metropolis, which I think was a Christmas release. I don't know when. The years all meld into one at the moment, so who knows, but I think that's what this was. The green is stunning. We also have these two larger £5 ones. So we have Eyeshadow Palette 5, Palette 10. I don't know what its name is. I think it's Palette 10. I don't know. I don't know where 1 to 9 are. Anyway, that's that one. Of course, drawn in by this shade because I'm a burgundy bitch. And then this one is the Cranberry, which again is very similar. Beautiful. And then for the other Natashas, we start on the midi ones. So this is the Sunrise palette, which looks like that. So let's get the mirror out of the way. So she's beautiful. It might not look exactly like it's supposed to, because like an idiot, a few months ago I decided to depot all of my Natasha palettes. And then I thought, no, I don't want to do that. And I couldn't remember where the shades went. So I've tried my best from looking at pictures to put them all back correctly, but it could be wrong. I don't know, but it does look like a sunrise anyway. The Love palette. I like this one. I bought this one from a lovely lady on Facebook. So again, the colours may not be exactly in the right place, but you know, it is what it is. It's beautiful. Ugh, I'm such a sucker for berry shades. Retro. This quite possibly is my favourite one. And again, they may not be in the right place, but I've done as best as I can. Nice and neutral, but nice and berry as well. We have the Bronze, which is all bronze, funnily enough. But this is beautiful as well. This dark cream to powder shade is stunning. I'm trying to block off the mirror. So that's her. And then the last one of the midis is the Zendo, which is also possibly one of my favourites. And looks like that. The depotting thing wasn't really a good idea that I did, but you know, I've put them back, so whether they're right or not I don't know, but that's her. And then I have one of the big ones, which is this Trio Chrome one, which is one I ordered when I'd had some alcohol and then decided to just spend £111 on a bloody eyeshadow palette. Like, you know, why wouldn't you? But this is what she's like. The 3 chromes in the middle there obviously change colour. It's better when they're on the eye. This shade is beautiful mixed with this one, and then one of these on the lid. Ugh, favourite. But this quality is awesome as well. So that's all Natasha's. Should we go with Pat? So Miss Pat McGrath. So this is, I think, one of the newer ones that she's brought out. This one is called Celestial Nirvana Bronze Bliss. Honestly, the names that she calls her palettes are so extra, but it's hilarious. So you've got the 1 matte and the 4 beautiful shimmers. And then this one, Celestial Nirvana Nude Allure, which is basically just your kind of neutrally one, and again 1 matte. Plenty of gorgeous shimmers. We have this one here, which is the Celestial Divinity Mothership Mega. Ugh, again, get over it with the names, but she looks like this. So nice. I've not used this one in a while actually, but I love this shade here. And this purple is stunning as well. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the actual big motherships. So this one is the newest one that I have, and also the newest one she's released. This is something to do with the moon. Moonlit Seduction. That's the one. Looks like that. Gorgeous neutral. As usual, she has the 4 amazing shades there. Her palettes kind of are quite samey, I think, but you can't deny the quality is there. This one is a nice one. This is the Bronze. I'm going to say Bronze Seduction. Oh my gosh, where are the names? Bronze Seduction, yeah, Mothership 5. This one. It's got a beautiful red in it. I think I've used this one the most out of all of them. I love this shade. It's stunning. This though. And then this one is kind of like gold, but it goes green. Oh, I love them. Can you have like a fetish for eyeshadow palettes? Because I think I have. This one is the Mothership number 9, Utopian Dream. So this one I think is more on the pinky purple side. But again, you've got your basic neutrals. This is a real beautiful duochrome, neutral shades, AF, and a gorgeous like pinky red colour there. I've not used that one yet either. This one is Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2. I keep them in their boxes because it's like you pay for everything with Pat, don't you? All of these I've never paid full price. I've got on a sale, which are still quite expensive, but you know, when you have a problem as big as mine, you have to pay for it. So again, mostly neutrals. I'd like to see a Pat McGrath palette with, you know, bright green, bright chartreuse, bright purple, bright blue, just random colours that she doesn't usually use. You know, who knows? And then this last one of the Motherships is number 6. This is Midnight Sun, which I think was also on offer. Well, yeah, it would have been, so I would not pay full price for them unless I was drunk. And then this one is again kind of neutral, but also everyday. I think these beautiful special shades that Pat McGrath does are stunning. This shade is really nice. It's like a bronze, green, brown mishmash of those colours. So that one's a stunning too. What else do we have? We have Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. Oh no, there's some more Pat. I found some more Pat. These are the little quads. So this one is, do you know, I don't know what they're called. Who knows? But this is what they look like. I used this one once a while back and I was quite disappointed with this shade because it didn't blend very well, but the shimmers are lovely. And then this one I used yesterday for work because this is the number the generator gave me on my list. So that's those two. So now we can go Anastasia. So I'm just going to go in order as they are in the drawer, and not how they came out. So this I think is the newest rose metals. Yeah, rose metals. So oh my god, I have so many of the same colours, but I can't help it. That's that one. And then this is the Nouveau, which came out just before, this kind of new layout, new formula, I think, which is gorgeous. Don't like this shade whatsoever. I feel it has no part in this palette, but you know, I'm not a makeup designer. And then we have the Primrose, which was the first one in this kind of range. I'm not sure if these are blushes or eyeshadows or what, but I do like this. These shimmers are beautiful. This shade is lovely mixed with this. So yeah, another neutrally thing. So then we've got all of these. So there's some oldies in here, but goodies. So let's just start at the end. So Novena. I like Novena. I like this shade here. These shimmers are stunning. I've never used this shade. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. We have the Alyssa Edwards palette, which looks like this. I got this brand new off somebody off Depop for about a tenner. I've mixed this shade with this one. I think I was using some water on a look of my daughter's or something. I don't know, but that's why that white looks like that. It's not manky or anything. So that's that. We have Soft Glam, which is always a nice one to go to if I just can't be bothered to use the generator, or pick this one up and boom, you're done. We have Modern Renaissance, which is probably the one I would use the least And I think I only have this because I wanted it to go with all the others, which is not the right attitude to have, really. Like, as a collector, I do like to have complete sets, but, you know, this was the first ABH palette I ever got because it's the darkest colours. Obviously, Jackie Aina, being a woman of colour, would do darker ones, which are my preferred type of palettes, if I'm honest. I do like a dark one. These shades are gorgeous. This has always been a fave. We have Riviera, which again was one I just purchased because I saw it for cheap and I thought, oh, I haven't got that one, I'll get it. But it is nice. It's very summery, I think. I don't think I've even used it. I've had it for ages. I don't think I've even used it, but I will if the number generator tells me to. Sultry. This is a nice cool toned one. I'm always into warm tones mostly, but I do like the odd cool tone every now and then. So that's her. Subculture, my favourite of all of them. This one is the original formula, which falls apart as soon as you look at it. But it's stunning. Payoff is stunning. This shade is on pan and I've used it about 5 times, so that's how soft and crumbly they are. But I love it. The shades are amazing. And then the last one of these is the Amrezy one, which has just got 2 extra shades in than all the others. Like, I just still can't get over these two. They're literally the same, but you know, maybe they're not, I don't know. But this is nice. This blue puts me off a little bit, but then it's kind of same as all the other palettes I have, so maybe it is a good thing. So that's that. And then for ABH, I have 3 of these huge ones. So we have number 1, looks like this, very purple, which I do love a good purple burgundy, but I also love this red, these kind of mustardy tones, the orange, love. I'm not into blues. I'm going to take blue. This one is number 4, which again is quite pinky toned. The yellow, you know, take the yellow. I'm not into the yellow. 2 pressed glitters as well at the bottom, which again, take or leave. But all the others, gorgeous. I'm sure I have all the colours a million times over, but that's what you get when you're a collector. And then number 5, which is this. This is my favourite shade in this palette. It is just beautiful for all over the lid and the under eye. If you want a nice, sparkly, dark, pinky, purpley look, which I do quite a lot. So that's that one. And then last in this drawer is my Pride and Joy Melt Cosmetics collection. So we'll just go through these this way. So these are the 4 that they released late, the latest release. They're the Bad Side Zodiac palette. So here we have Leo, which is Leo Fire, which is my fave because I'm a Leo. Warm tones, beautiful, amazing quality. My favourite brand. I love everything they do. That's that one. Air, the purpley toned one. I like these little messages on here as well. We'll wait while you overthink this. So this is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. My daughter's a Libra, so that completely does sum her up. Overthinks everything. Earth, for my other daughter who's a Taurus. The only right way is your way, we know. So yeah, that's funny. Kind of relates to her as well. Oh, just stunning. They all look battered to death, but that's because I swatch them. And then water. So my husband's a water sign. Stop crying. It's not that deep. And again, that sums him up quite well. They make me laugh. They've thought about these so much. The fire one, out of interest, says, for the main character you think you are. But I know I'm a main character, so that kind of sums me up too. So that's those 4. We have Brunette, which is just a nice, simple, basic neutral palette. These 2 shimmers are stunning. We have Smoke Sessions, which is the greeny golden one. Again, this is just beautiful. Only 2 mattes, but the 2 mattes are stunning. Like, I'd use this with those, this with those. It's kind of how it's set out. Blueprint. Again, beautiful 2 mattes in here, so very shimmer heavy. But you know, I've got nothing bad to say about any melt palette ever. This She's in Parties, my all-time favourite eyeshadow palette in the world. Colour story is to die for. Quality is amazing. I will love this till the day I die. Used it loads and continue to use it loads again. I love the names of the shades. I like proper goth songs. Ugh, I just love that one. We have the bigger ones. So Mary Jane with the nice little movable top there. This is a cool toned, beautiful one. Again, a lot of people complain about the shimmers in this, and they are crumbly and they have kind of, you know, left marks on the mirror and stuff, but they are what they are. And if you use them properly and you can rub them, I use my fingers. I never ever use a brush for shimmers. I always use my fingers, and you get amazing results with them. 420, this one I also love. The colours in this though are just something else. I use this a lot with Gemini, the first Gemini, because they kind of go really well together. So that's her. Millennial Pinks, not one I use a lot or have used a lot, but again, I love it. I love this dark end, and then you just got this all pretty girly bit here, and then this Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader bad bit here. That's what it reminds me of anyway. That's that one. We have the 27 palette, which is just a nice warm neutral dream again. We have Gemini part 1, original one as well, so this was before it came out a second time. This black eyeshadow is the best black eyeshadow I have ever used, and I have a lot of blacks. It is just matte and dark and love it. And then under here is Gemini 2, which is also very beautiful. This is one of my favourite all-time eyeshadow shades ever. Schmood. Stunning. And then we have Rust, which was the first palette I ever got from Melt, which started my love of the brand. It is just so sexy. Love it. And then we have the Pièce de Résistance, the Vida and the Muerte. So Vida and Muerte came out, I believe, 2019 for Halloween. At the time, I was buying Revolution and AliExpress palettes and would not dream of paying the price that these were. Then started to kind of have a real love of expensive high-end brands, and by that time these had been discontinued. So forward a year and a half maybe, this became available again on their website. So I snapped it up because I thought, if I can't have Muerte, which was the most sought after one, I'll get this one, which I did. It's beautiful. This green is amazing. This, such a nice thing. And then on Valentine's Day 2020, I think 2021, I don't know, my husband sent me a picture from what he'd bought me for Valentine's Day off eBay, and it was this. He spent stupid money on it, but I will forever be grateful. Let me do it this way like I've done with all the others. The colours are just out of this world, and this has always been like one of these holy grail palettes that you can't get hold of, and Melt brought it back again recently after huge demand, probably from me badgering them all the time. So they brought it back again, so I bought it also from the Melt website. So after all these years, I now have 2, which is ridiculous. This one is still in its box. It's never been used. This one I'm going to sell. I bought it to sell on because I've got my one that I use here. So this one doesn't come out of this box. This is one that I'm going to sell. And then the last one from Melt is the Amore Mariposas. Now, I never keep them in the boxes ever, but I wanted to keep this because it's red velvet inside, which, you know, is just amazing. So this is this one. Bit of a departure from their normal layout of the flat, thin palettes, but this is what this one looks like, and it is stunning as usual. So I'm a fan of these 2 shades here mixed with this one, and then one of the shimmers on the eye. I also love the greens. But yeah, I don't know, I've got nothing bad to say about Melt at all. I think they're an amazing brand. Some of the stuff they come out with is awesome. I do also have the Beetlejuice Melt PR box too, and it's got the palettes in, the eye gels, the mascara, the brushes, the makeup bag, all the film stills. It's in a big box just over there, which I'm not going to get out now. I've got other things from Melt. If we open this drawer, which is my drawer of amazing magic, there's a few things in here from that. There's this eye glitter, which I do use quite a lot. We'll shut that drawer because it's just full of stuff. So that's it. So that's drawer number 1. So I'm going to go. Hopefully that's been quite enjoyable to watch. And stay tuned. If this one proves popular, or if anybody likes it, or if they don't like it even, just let me know. And if you want to see another drawer, I'll show it. I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers. But that was my high-end favourites, expensive drawer. So anything other than that, all the ones below that are cheaper brands. So there you go. See you later.